Hello. Book burning has been a huge issue all throughout time, from the earliest incidents being in 2000 BC to some as recent just a few weeks ago in this year, 2015. Book burning is often sparked by political and sometimes religious unrest, and is often viewed as an act of censorship by oppressive regimes. It's quite controversial because it often can result in the loss of cultural heritage, and especially in the earlier times, whatever information or knowledge or cultural significance was held on those books would be lost forever. So now we're going to take a look at a few more specific examples of book
The
burning
year
throughout
is
history.
1787, and I am here in Mainz, Germany, after witnessing the burning of Catholic hymnals. The reason for this burning was the change from Latin hymn books to the ones written in the vernacular. This changeover has been met with much resistance from the traditional conservative Catholics, who were so outraged by this change that they captured and set fire to the new hymn books written in German. Currently, in the second half of the early modern period, there are many religious changes happening, and other book burnings are occurring throughout the world in response to express ill feelings for these changes and divisions in various churches.
On August 24, 1814, during the War of 1812, the burning of Washington took place. The British were making their way steadily into Washington. As they made entry into the nation's capital, the British began torching buildings such as the White House, the Capitol Building, and other public buildings. The Capitol houses the Library of Congress. About 3,000 books were burned, which ironically were from London. Unfortunately, they were all destroyed. In order to re-establish the Library of Congress, Thomas Jefferson offered to sell his collection of 6,700 books to the government.
The ISIS book burning took place in 2015. The ISIS militants broke the lock on the doors of the Mosul Library. They stormed in and took over 8,000 rare manuscripts and books. They then loaded them onto 6 pickup trucks and then took them to be burned. While the book burning took place, the general public were frantic and scared, and basically everyone was during this time period because of the looming threat of ISIS and the threat of not knowing what they were going to.
One of the most horrific incidences of book burning happened on May 10, 1933, and was performed by the Nazi Party in Germany. After the First World War, there was a new form of government in Germany known as the Weimar Republic. This was a democratic form of government, and it tried to bring the people of Germany back to where they should be. This government was not successful in doing this, and many people turned to the Nazi Party for a form of leadership. As the Nazi Party grew in popularity, they started to disagree with some of the public works of Germany, and these books were considered un-German and were blacklisted as such. All of this would elevate until May 10, 1933, where they would burn over 25,000 books. Most of the books were based upon socialist ideas, and some authors included Bertolt Brecht and August Bebel, and also the originator of Communist Manifesto, Karl Marx. They even burned a German poet's play, Almosor, which states in the play, where they burn books, they will ultimately burn people. This is also, as we all know, a great example of the writing as Nazi Germany would have done this. So, okay, that's good.